This is a short demonstration on how to install and set up HydroServerLite. Once you download, unzip, and save the HydroServerLite files to your server, installation begins at your website /client/setup. Now you will establish a new password for the default user, HISadmin. Please take note of this password as it will be required to enter into your system. To connect to your MySQL database, enter in the database name, the database host, the database username, and the database password. The rest of the inputs establish the settings and metadata for your HydroServerLite. While some fields are required, others can have null as their entry. If you have questions about any field, click the question box for help or see installation documentation on worldwater.byu.edu. Once you have entered each field, click Save Settings at the bottom to complete installation. Now use the HISadmin username and password you established previously to enter your HydroServerLite. After logging in, go to Database Management and select Add a Source. From this page you can enter in information about the source for your data, including organization name, description, contact information, and more. This metadata helps establish who is responsible for the data. With a source established, you can now add a collection site connected to your source. Go to Database Management and select Add a Site. Select the source responsible for the data collection at your site and enter a site name. The site code is created automatically from the source and the site name. Select a site type and even add a site photo. To enter the location of your site, you can manually enter in the coordinates and elevation or use the map to select a location. Pan to the location of your site on the map and double-click to create a pin which fills in all of these fields. Finish by filling in the remaining fields and select Add Site. Now you can add a variable to which you will add data. Go to Database Management and select Add a Variable. Add a tag to your variable code, which is arbitrary to your organization. Use these drop-down lists to select the correct information for each field. If you are unclear about any of the selections from the list, select it and read the definition provided. At the bottom of this page, you can link methods that are used to collect this data. Since we currently do not have any methods created, use No Method Specified. Now, select Add Variable. To add a method, go to Database Management and select Add a Method. From here, you can enter the name of your method as well as a web link to information about your method. Now, you can select all variables that use this method. Select Add to finish. To add data to your HydroServerLite, go to Add Data and select Import a Data File. Importing a data file is the most effective way to enter many observations into the database. As you can see, there is a very specific format in which data needs to be entered. If you are entering data from an Excel file, ensure the data is in the correct format by selecting the date cells, right-clicking, selecting Format Cells, and under the category of Custom, make sure the type reads YYYY-MM-DD space HH:MM:SS. This will make sure your data is in the correct format. Save the file as a comma-separated value file or comma-delimited. If you need, you can double-check the format in any word editor. Now, in HydroServerLite, select the corresponding fields to your file upload your file and select Submit Your Data. Now we can view our data by going to the View/Modify Data tab and selecting Search Data. Zoom in onto your data site and select Click here to visit the site. We are now at a summary page of the data, or we can go to the data plot where we can zoom in and out on the data, or even go to the data table. At the data table, you can edit data values or delete them and download the data between the selected start and end dates. This is the end of the HydroServerLite installation and setup demonstration. For more information, please visit worldwater.byu.edu.